Topic is free versus paid content. Am I giving away too much? Because we are constantly being told that content is king. We need to create a ton of free, valuable content. We know it's important to use this content to prove our worth and stand out online, especially because there are so many like fake coaches out there, or they decide one day that they want to become a coach or a consultant or some like health advisor or something, and then bam, they call themselves an expert and that's it. So we're always told, and as a content marketing coach, I am constantly telling you that your free content is a way to demonstrate your value and kind of build that trust with your audience so that they can find someone that is reliable and actually is qualified to do the work that they're claiming to do. So we're constantly pumping out this free content, but like, we got bills to pay. Like, how are we supposed to build a business? And this is a business. That's something that a lot of us forget. This is a business. We need to make an income. So you can pump out all the free content you want, but at the end of the day, you have to make an income. So how are we supposed to make money if we're giving it all away on the first day, you know? So hopefully we can clear up some of that confusion today, so you can start cranking out a lot more content without worrying about whether or not you should save this for your paying clients, or if this is going to take away from the value of your program, blah, 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 because we have all been there. Let me know in the comments if this has been an ongoing issue for you or if it has in the past, because I know, I mean, it even is for me. That's something that I get blocked on every once in a while too. And I teach content marketing. So it's very common to come up against this issue. All right. So first off, this is just reason 1,200 why you should really hone in on your core offer. That is what, when you're brand new to business, or just in general, it's really important to focus on that core offer and get that in place, instead of getting caught up with shiny object syndrome and trying to sell a million different things at once, because we are all very multi-passionate. A lot of people in this group are, and things can get really exciting and you can have all these ideas that you want to implement, but you really need to stay focused and hone in on that core offer. And I kind of learned this the hard way. My core offer now is WMA, the Wellness Marketing Accelerator. But for a while there, I was creating all these different products, and because I would just get excited and kind of chase down every little idea that I had. But once I really started to hone in on that one offer, now I know exactly what paid content is included in that program, which makes it 1,000 times easier for me to come up with free content, because I know that it's not going to overlap. I know that I can have this long list of free content topics, or when I do have those ideas of things that I want to sell, I know that really I should just be selling my core offer, and those extra ideas I have can maybe be introductory offers, or like tripwires. If you don't know what a tripwire is, it's like when somebody signs up for your freebie and then you hit them with like a $7 to $27 offer after that they can sign up right then and there. But having that core offer, having that central focus, really, really, it seems like you're kind of like blocking yourself in and you don't have as many options, but it really eases that confusion and that overwhelming feeling you get when you're like, I'm not sure if I should charge for this. I'm not sure if this should be free. And you have so much more like reign to just create content that maybe you would have sold a while back before you were honing in on that one focus, but now you can just give away the free content because you know that it'll lead into that one core offer. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. But I found that that really helped me to differentiate what I need to sell and what should be free. And one way to look at it is, so when you create free content, that's the content that you are talking about the why or even the what. Why they should be doing something or what they should be doing even. But it's the how that should be the paid content. Telling your audience why they should take that action, like what they need to take that action, even if you want to go that far, but showing them exactly how to implement something or how to take that action step by step should be something they pay for. And you have to remember, people will pay for convenience, implementation, and accountability. I mean, with convenience alone, you can even sell previous free content that you've published, but packaging it in a way that it's like step by step and it's a lot more convenient. It's in one place that they can go and access it. They don't have to go searching for every single piece to that puzzle. They can have it right there in front of them, and you're giving them those steps to take action on how to take action. I mean, and I always say that most people aren't going to see all of your content anyways because of the algorithm. And I mean, I come in here and do these live videos. I have my blog that I'm updating frequently. I have my YouTube channel. I have my Instagram, Facebook, all these different places. And then I do workshops. I go on podcasts. I mean, there's so much content in so many different places. It's almost impossible for somebody to consume all of my content. You can try, but how inconvenient is that? You know, and nothing beats that personalized one-on-one coaching and consulting. So you have to keep that in mind. Like, people really will pay for the convenience, implementation, and that accountability you offer in your premium content or in those one-on-one coaching calls, in those like VIP customized like services that you provide. So does that make sense? Hi, Tara or Tara. I found out the other day that it's Tara. So sorry about that. I'm terrible with pronunciations because I just have the most like basic, well, some people do get confused with my name. They try to call me Carolyn sometimes, but I always correct them and say it's the Southern pronunciation. It's Caroline. All right, so, and at the end of the day, no matter how valuable the content is, it's going to be generalized information. Clients will need that one-on-one time, that one-on-one help when it comes to actually personalizing it and applying what they've learned the right way. And people are 1,000 times more likely to take action or even consume content to the end, stick to it, once they've invested in it, because they have that skin in the game. I mean, how many free challenges, master classes, ebooks, whatever, have you started but never finished? I mean, because I cannot tell you, especially with challenges, like free challenges, I am terrible at sticking with those things, which is why I always tell people don't ever go over more than like 3 days if you're hosting a free challenge. because we don't have an investment in it. We don't have skin in the game. There's no reason for us to stick around. We're easily distracted. It's that accountability that really gets us to stay. So, as a general rule of thumb, here is what I want you to remember. So, charge your highest rates for one-on-one and customized services. That would be your coaching program, or if you offer like health plans, a customized like nutrition plan or something like that. That would be your highest rates. You also can charge for content that includes a complete like step-by-step system or solution that gets your audience to their end goal quickly, gets them results quickly. So like I said earlier, even if it is just a combination of a lot of your previous free content pieces, people will pay for convenience. They will pay for you to have a step-by-step system instead of having to go out and try to put every step together on their own. So if you did like 3 live videos that one was step 1, one was step 2, one was step 3, but you didn't really realize it at the time, or you kind of had them spread out along the year, putting those together in some sort of like step-by-step program or course could be an easy offer, an easy like introductory offer, an easy tripwire. So keeping that in mind. So when it comes to your free content, that is the why content, why they need to do something. And it can also be, it can also consist of like individual tips, one-off strategies, bite-sized information that that will give your audience like a light bulb moment and give that like background information or just a quick win. But it's just one piece of a much larger solution. It's kind of like breadcrumbs. And they can, if they want to go search through all of your content and piece everything together, so be it. But I mean, now that we've gone over this and you can kind of differentiate what you should give away as free content and what you should charge for, you can see why it's so difficult for you to DIY your marketing or your business or whatever, your health, with a bunch of different freebies or webinars, masterclass, blog posts, whatever. Because free content is generalized information. No matter how unique it is, no matter what, it's generalized information. And it's only going to give you one piece to the puzzle. And by the end, you're left with a bunch of random puzzle pieces that don't fit together. And no matter how much you try to shove and make all of them work, it never is truly like finished. It's never a finished piece. It's never a finished product. Plus, I mean, you may not even know if that free content is from a reliable source, or exactly who that information is for, or how it should be implemented into your specific business, if at all. This happens so often. I get so many people coming to me like, I have this funnel in place because I downloaded this template and it's really awesome. And then I realize, okay, well, that is for a physical product. Those people are selling physical products. You're selling services, or that company is talking about like B2C, but you're a B2B business, you know? So, I mean, you could find a great email funnel template online. There's plenty out there. But unless the creator specifies that it is for online mommy and me yoga teachers who are in the beginning stages of their businesses, and they have the proof showing you of what results they got from that email funnel, proof that they have used it and when, how old this email funnel is, because the industry changes like daily. So it's tough to follow a how-to article now word for word and make it work for you. But 3 years ago, I mean, so much has changed. It's insane. But I mean, you could spend hours setting up that funnel, those emails. You could be personalizing each email with great content, and only to realize after a month or two that your click rates are awful and you haven't had any conversions. Maybe you've paid for all of these Facebook ads too to bring people in to sign up for this email funnel, and wasted all this money, and it didn't fit your business. Maybe your foundation was not put in place. Your brand identity or your ideal client persona was off. Maybe you weren't even ready for an email funnel. This is all just an example, but these are some things that I see a lot. People just DIY their content, their business off of free content. And they've done all this work, spent all this time, all this extra money trying to make it work, when you shouldn't be building your business around freebies, around some advice from an outside source. You should be building your business customized to you.